Hallo, meine lieben Freunde, was geht, was muss los, guten Abend, guten Tag. Es ist dein Lieblings-YouTuber James Bray, and yeah, I don't know why I messed it up. I think I just woke up. Guys. So I wanted to react to this because I've been diving into German history a lot lately, and you guys seem to like it. I love it. So let's not waste any more time. But if you guys are new, welcome. If you guys are returning viewers, welcome back. But before we get started, go ahead and smash that like button, okay? There's a thumbs up button that should be right underneath the title of this video. I need you to go ahead and hit that for me. We'll just go ahead and click it real quick, and I'll give you guys some time to go ahead and knock that out. All right, go ahead and hit that like button. It really helps these videos out. Subscribe if you guys are new. Once again, we post videos every single day, and you know, we have fun over here, man. So if you guys have decided to hit that red subscribe button, welcome aboard. You guys are a part of the Bray gang. I mean, I'm not sure you guys have heard about this, but you are a part of the greatest community on the internet. That's a real thing. So anyways, we're gonna be diving into the Germanics, the brave ancient tribes from Germania, great civilizations from CU in history. I don't know, I've heard of the Germanics before. I watched this show, I'm not sure if you guys have seen it on Netflix. It's called Barbarians. Really good show. And it painted a really interesting history, or a very interesting picture of German history and stuff like that, and I was very curious, you know, and I kind of want to see a part 2 to that season, which there will be in the future. But yeah, let's go ahead and dive nose deep into this thing, like I always say, and see exactly what we are working with. Los geht's.
The ancient Romans always fought to subjugate the numerous tribes that inhabited Europe.
Ooh.
The Celts were impressive enemies who forced even the great Julius Caesar to spend many years warring in Gaul until they were finally defeated.
Interesting. Okay. Interesting.
But there was also a people so cruel and savage in battle that they were considered barbarians even by the Celts.
That was the Germans. I'm assuming that was the Germans. 100%.
The Germanics.
Germanics.
As with the Celts, the Germanics were not exactly a unified people. They were divided into many different tribes, sharing the same language, religious beliefs, and culture in general. They inhabited Germania, a large region dominated by the Romans, which nowadays comprises Germany, Austria, the Netherlands, Belgium, and part of France.
Ooh, what? Wait a minute, Belgium and Germany were once one country. That's why the flag looks the same, only sideways. That makes sense. So there was some truth to their, you know, being some kind of relation between Belgium and Germany. Do the people in Belgium speak German? That's what I want to know. Do the people in Belgium speak German? Let me know in the comments down below.
Germania is a land of hills occupied predominantly by dense forests and some swamps. With tall trees close together, they create an almost constant blanket of shadows and mist on the ground. Their natural borders are the Rhine River, which separated Germania from Gaul, and the steppes, which separated Germania from Scythia, the land of the fearsome nomadic horsemen. In this dark and hostile environment, one could find the Germanic peoples. The Proto-Germanic culture originated around 1800 BC. The
1800 BC? God damn!
Tribes that gave origin to this culture came from Scandinavia, after having migrated to the south due to climate changes. They occupied territories that previously belonged to the Celts. After that, Celts and Germanics spent many generations sharing a mutual hatred, fighting bloody battles for territory.
Yo, I didn't realize it was like that, man. They had it was like that on-site kind of beef. Like, it's on site. Let's go.
At the time of the Roman conquest, these were the main Germanic tribes.
The Teutons, Cimbri, Rugi, Zimnonis, Marcomanni, Zubi, Frisians.
The Suevi, Frisians, Cimbri, Teutons, and Marcomanni. The tribes were...
did he say these right? Because I feel like these are Germanic tribes, so auf Deutsch should be a little different, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, maybe he's pronouncing them right.
Made up of different clans with warrior traditions. In fact, the warrior caste ran the Germanic society. with the leaders of each clan putting together a warrior assembly to decide on matters of war or peace, and to pass judgment on crimes and punishments. In the society, those ranked first were the members of the nobility, second, the freemen, who could bear arms and participate in the assembly of warriors, and third, the servants, such as farmers, fishermen, and blacksmiths.
Oh my god.
Lastly were the slaves. Women were highly respected and had their roles in society, such as...
Yeah, when I watched Barbarians, that was exactly what it was like, bro. I'm like, damn, the women, bro, that's what was different, bro. Like, the women were leading, and I'm like, ooh, that's nice. That's nice. Okay.
Clothing, pottery, and tending the crops. Men acknowledged women's ability to predict events and did not hesitate to ask their advice.
Exactly, because they're smart.
Marriage was something taken very seriously. Both men and women married only once in their lives. In rare cases, members of the nobility took more than one wife.
Ooh, but y'all see that from... I'm not even sure if divorce was even a thing. I don't think divorce was even an option back in the day, guys. I actually kind of want to look at like when divorce became an option, like, because I feel like divorce, it wasn't a thing. It was like you have to be with your spouse till they die. You know what I'm saying? Like that was it. There was no like being separated for any kind of reason besides, you know, the person was just wiped off the face of the earth. You know. Because it was a business transaction back then. I mean, technically now it kind of is, but no one sees it that way. That's what it is. It's a business transaction. You're tying your finances together. No one really sees it that way because it's like, oh my God, it's about love and doves and butterflies and yeah. Like, no, bro.
That was needed to have children or arrange political marriages. Agriculture was the main source of food, besides cattle raising and hunting wild animals.
Oh my god.
Unlike the Celts, the Germanics were not very prone to art. According to the Roman historian Tacitus, they paid no mind to silver and gold.
No.
Each tribe had a supreme chief, or king, as many called themselves.
Interesting.
These kings were elected by the warrior assembly, and could also be
the warrior assembly. The warrior, these king. Okay, so the warrior assembly, it sounds like a council of some sort.
Disposed by election. These were responsible for commanding the warriors during battle, followed by a group of elite warriors. Free men were trained from childhood by their fathers, uncles, or older brothers. They were considered fit for combat by the age of 16, when they were given a shield and a spear by the chief of the tribe.
Whew.
This training produced large, strong warriors who wore long beards or mustaches. Julius Caesar described the Germanics as follows. The Germanic people are incredibly tall, brave, and...
Incredibly tall, my guy? Wait a minute. Hold it here. Look. How tall is the average person in Germany right now? I mean, like, what's the average height for, like, a woman? Average height for a dude? Because I recently talked to somebody that was 4'9" from Germany. I was like, oh. And
skillful with their weapons. Even their gaze is unbearable. The Germanic people of the Suevi tribe were regarded as the most fearsome.
Damn, they do kind of look fearsome. Well, he looks like he has like a one of those hair clips in the side of his head. I mean, what he's wearing looks like he just slayed a bear, bro, an entire bear. It's kind of scary, bro. Man, he's so scary looking. His partner next to him kind of low-key looks scary. He's like, yeah, we're going to go ahead and take over these other tribes. But chill out, okay? Because this dude means business, man.
Their warriors were characterized by long hair tied on the side of the head.
Ah, that looks weird. I'm not going to lie, that looks really weird. But you ain't got to look at it too much longer, man. I feel like first second you'd see that hair, second you'd be looking up at the clouds, fading away, because your body would have gotten ripped in half. Like,
a male skull was discovered in Osterby, Germany.
Oh my God, bruh! The hair still gets preserved after all those years? I thought the hair decays like fast. Like, what the heck?
1948, still preserving the hair in traditional Suevi knot.
That is interesting, yo. What? 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 How is that even possible, yo? That's crazy.
The main weapon was the spear, but they also used axes, javelins, slings, long knives, swords, and a somewhat unusual weapon for the time, the wooden club.
A wooden club.
Albeit a primitive weapon, the club could generate a great impact, breaking shields, bones, and causing injuries even to soldiers who wore armor and helmets.
Jesus.
The Germanics were experts in guerrilla tactics and psychological terror, using the forest to ambush and even fight at night.
Oh God.
Some warriors painted their weapons and bodies with a black dye, using charcoal mixed.
Yes, dude, I saw that too in that barbarian show. They like, everybody, like, they would be in the forest and stuff. They'd be chilling, but they'd be wearing black tar looking paint, and it would be easy for them to sneak up on their enemies and stuff like that. And I was like, oh my God, oh my God, like, oh my God. It looked intense, man.
Creating a sort of camouflage. Only their eyes were visible to terrify their enemies.
Yeah, yo.
They were called the Harii, the Ghost Warriors. Even in their environment, the Germanics managed to develop a fine cavalry.
Jesus.
They used an impressive tactic to say the least.
Look at this. Is that somebody's head, bruh? This man's not care. Like this man doesn't care. Look, this dude has an axe in his hand, but look at what's in his other hand. It's a sleeping head. Ooh. Oh. Imagine how scary that is, man. Going into battle, and then like you just see some big motherfucker with a head in his hand. You're just like, oh my God. Why? Why? Why would you carry that around? You don't smell that? Doesn't scare you? Dang, that's crazy, man.
Where young warriors advanced by running side by side with their horses during the attack. This allowed for a simultaneous cavalry and infantry attack. Dropping their weapons and fleeing from battle was unacceptable.
Ooh, nah, bro. They ain't playing no games.
Tacitus mentioned that some warriors committed suicide by hanging when they did this shameful act. Another unusual custom of the Germanic people was to bring their relatives close to the battlefield. By doing this, the men could hear the cries of encouragement from their wives and children while fighting.
What? Oh, nah, dog. That's wild, bro. That is wild. They brought their families to watch. They're like, oh, it's a movie. It's a movie. Come on, man. Come on and watch this theatrical experience, my guy. When we go take these people's heads off. Like, I'm like, yo, little Billy, he just like 2 years old, my guy. Relax. Little Billy shouldn't be seeing this. Damn.
Most of the time, it was for them that they were fighting.
Damn.
They also wore the skins of animals, including bears.
Of course, because that's intimidating, bro. They probably boxed bears, bro. They didn't have to use axes. They used hands. They're like, run it up. What's up? What's up? And bear's like, bro, I'm just trying to get my honey. I'm just trying to get my honey. Leave me alone. I'm trying to get my honey, my guy. Leave me alone. This little dude want to square up. Like, damn. It's crazy, bro. Like, there's so many people that have, like, bear outfits. Well, not a lot of people, I should say. But the few people that do are highly intimidating, bro. Like, it's insane.
And wild boars in a ritualistic manner. This custom can be traced back to prehistoric times. They believed that wearing the skins of these animals would grant them strength and courage in battle. The famous berserkers of the Viking sagas have their origin in the Germanic peoples, and the same applies to the deities and stories of Norse mythology. Not much is known about the beginnings of the Proto-Germanic religion. Its origin is traced to the Neolithic period. In some points, it resembles the Celts, such as the veneration of the forces of nature and animals. However, Proto-Germanic religion had unique, somewhat more primitive traits that would be deemed dark today.
Jeez. That sounds crazy, bro. The Germanics were absolutely insane. Absolutely brutal, bro. A brutal group. A brutal freaking group, man. But, hey, very, very, very rich and interesting history, man. Crazy.
The priestesses were the main...
Look at the priestesses. Look at this. Good God. Isn't there a band called Priestesses? Is that what they were talking about? Look at this. They have antlers on their head.
Figure in this religion. They were regarded as healers, midwives, and seers, consulting the gods through divination and omens. The priestesses were feared by the Romans. Even the tribal chiefs obeyed their
Oh my
judgments.
god, bro!
The Germanic people often did human sacrifices.
Human sacrifice! What? Oh no! No, none of that. No.
Hanging the bodies of enemies from trees was a way to make these, while sending a warning to the enemies.
Oh my god.
There were reports of Roman soldiers panicking, afraid of entering the Germanic forest.
Oh yeah, I would have been afraid too. I'm like, you can't pay me enough to go in that thing. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Oh.
Plenty of gods in Norse mythology had their origin in the Proto-Germanic religion, such as Odin, Thor, Frigga, Tyr, who originally had different names. Odin was called Wodanas,
Wodanas or Vodanas. Vodanas.
father of the gods, lord of wisdom, death, and trade.
Jesus.
Thor was known as Thunaraz,
It'd be like Tunarat.
the god of rain, and the one
Thunaraz.
closest to humans, since he protected their world and helped with the crops.
Jeez.
Frigga was named Frijo,
Frijo.
wife of Wodanas. She was the goddess protector of family, woman, and revenge.
Wow, I didn't know y'all had your own gods and stuff, man. That's kind of crazy. I didn't know that.
Tyr was named after Tiwaz, the
Tiwaz.
god of war,
Tiwaz.
courage,
Tiwaz.
loyalty, to whom most sacrifices involving blood were made.
Bro, these guys look raw as hell, man. I'm not gonna lie, they look dope.
The diversity and strength of the Germanic peoples were a tremendous obstacle for the Romans' expansion plans. A clash between the two cultures would be inevitable.
Woo! Listen, guys, y'all got a rich ass history. I am not gonna hold you. Okay, that was definitely entertaining, very informative, and we gotta dive into more. So if you guys got any other slice of history you want me to dive into, let me know in the comments down below, because that just blew your boy's mind. All right, congratulations, my mind is blown. Like, what? Bro, I only understood a fraction of how brutal Germans were back in the day, bro. Like, y'all saw that? Like, what the fuck? That's crazy. That is insane. Anyways, you guys let me know what you think in the comments down below. It's been an honor and a privilege reacting to this with you guys. I'll see you guys real soon. But until then, bis später, Leute, boy. Ciao! Well, what a pleasure it is to see all of your beautiful faces at the end of this lovely video. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'm sure you know, as I've mentioned in the past, we do have a Discord that's linked in the description down below, and we would love to have you a part of the world's greatest community ever, Bray Gang. Yes, if you've made it to this point in the video, you're officially a part of the community. So go ahead, join the Discord server. Link is in the description down below. And we also have other social media as well, like Instagram, Twitter. We're live. We go live on Twitch quite often as well. So it would behoove you to, go ahead and subscribe to the Twitch channel at twitch.tv/JamesBrayGang. Join the cause and be a part of the greatest, literally the greatest community ever. Okay, it's simple. Just go ahead and do those little things. We're trying to grow on all these little platforms and everything, and it really means a lot. Now, I know you guys stumbled up across the channel and you're like, what does this guy post? Like, what kind of content does he post? Reactions, vlogs, pretty much whatever comes to my mind. All right, it's random content. I don't know what I'm gonna be posting 10 years from now, but I do know that you can stick along for the journey, and it really means a lot. Now, for every single person that subscribes and follows all of the accounts that I have made, and all the links will be in the description down below, that's an automatic entry for any future giveaways I decide to have. I'll remind you when the giveaways take place, but you'll be surprised what I will be giving away, because you guys have supported me so much up to this point, and it's only right that I do the same thing back. Thank you guys so much for being amazing, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Peace.